family. It is your boy, your whispering perfume pimp, Christopher Cologne, and I am back with another perfumery video. So what I have for this video is a few chocolate fragrances that I have. Well, fragrances with chocolate notes, because a couple of them don't even really smell like chocolate. Well, only one, but yeah, somebody said something in one of the comments on another one of the videos about I should do some chocolate fragrances. So, and at first, for some reason, I was thinking I only had one fragrance, but then I got to thinking, you know what, I got more than that. And so I went to looking, and I went to sniffing, and looking up different stuff and everything like that. So, yeah, so I spent like the past, hour and a half trying to find all my ones with chocolate notes in them and to make sure I wasn't missing one and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this video right quick. So first, this fly. So first we have the Duo Brands Chocolatey Jasmine Charm. Chocolatey Jasmine Charm. And this I don't really smell the chocolate out of it. I mean, maybe a little, but if I didn't know chocolate was in it, I probably wouldn't guess. It probably wouldn't click that that's what I'm smelling. You know what I'm saying? So, this is more like fruity. This is more like fruity and ambery, and got a little bit of musk to it, and it doesn't say it in here, but it's got like a gourmet wateriness to it. I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of like those are the words that pop in my head. So, yeah, this chair kills my back. Okay, but yeah. So the notes to this are orange, bergamot, and fruity notes, Moroccan rose, Egyptian jasmine, Indonesian patchouli, caramel, amber, mossy notes, chocolate. There's the chocolate note, white musk, tonka bean, and vanilla. And on the Duo Brand website, this is $60 for looks like it's a 1.1 ounce. So for 1.1 ounce, it's $60 of this right here. Okay, which is a 34 milliliter bottle. This good. I wouldn't pay that for it, because then you're going to end up paying around what? So 1 ml at 3.4 ounce, $60. So you're going to end up paying, depending on how they priced it for the bigger bottle, you'd end up paying between $150 and $180 for a 3.4 ounce bottle, 100 ml. I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't pay that much for it. It smells good, but not that good. So Chocolatey Jasmine Charm by the Duo Brand. Then we have Mont Blanc Individual. I hear people say individual. You know, like there's but individual. I don't know why people say ow. You know, where's the L? Individual. Unless UEL in whatever Mont Blanc is, French, whatever, I'm not sure. But unless UEL is pronounced ow, in whatever the language is. So, you know, and this is one that I probably have not worn enough. So I'll probably wear it this week. an outlet more than likely this week, and we're going to be doing some other stuff too. Okay, Mont Blanc Individual. Now you can kind of smell it in there. This is spray for y'all, spray for me. This is a fragrance you kind of wear year round, you know, I think. Now, like, I wouldn't want to wear it in the high heat and high humidity, but this is a fragrance I could wear summer night, you know, fall, winter, all year round. So it's clean, you know, it's a clean fragrance. It's got a cleanliness to it, has a little bit of a muskiness to it. You can, you know, this is another one that if you didn't tell me there was chocolate in there, I wouldn't guess it. But knowing that it's in there and smelling it, yeah, you can smell a hint of it, you know. So it's just like, it's one of those things that it's one of those things that the note isn't standing out, but it's just like an accent. It's making the whole thing, you know, a better fragrance, if you get what I'm saying. The word that I'm looking for, I cannot think of it. So, but yeah, I really wish companies would put the notes on the boxes. I don't know why they don't, but we're gonna look them up. Yeah, so, and some of y'all have said, you know, do a longer video, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to drag this video out a little bit. We're at about 8 minutes, and so the notes to this are, and there's a pretty good amount of them to this, but the notes are lavender, cinnamon, pineapple, juniper berries, mint, bergamot, rosemary, cardamom, and coriander. Those are the top notes. The middle notes are orange blossom, violet, geranium, and jasmine. And the base notes are raspberry, vanilla, sandalwood, dark chocolate, musk, amber, patchouli, vetiver, and oak moss. So those are the notes to Mont Blanc Individual. Okay, now what we have next, I don't have a big bottle of this. I bought a little 10 milliliter when I was trying this company out, and this is another fragrance that's pretty good. This is House of 8 by Sniff. House of 8 by Sniff. And this you can smell the chocolate in a little bit more. I'm trying to go in order from what you can smell in it least to what you can smell in it most. The next couple fragrances, the smell of chocolate, the note of chocolate is more prominent. So, yeah, I'm gonna pause this and look up the notes to this. Okay, now this is a unisex fragrance. So the top note, the main note in it, or the top note, the first one is chocolate, then sage, then lavender, then you got vanilla, iris, sandalwood, and heliotrope. Now, you know, the chocolate note is prominent in this, but at the same time, this scent also leaves me, there's something about it that has like a, I guess you could say, plasticky smell. It puts me in the mind of cellophane, you know, it puts me in the mind of cellophane. So, but other than that, it's a good fragrance. If I had a bigger bottle, I'd wear it more. But yeah, and that is House of 8. House of 8 by Sniff. House of 8 by Sniff. Okay, next we have, most of y'all already know, one of my absolute favorites, Mocha Wood. Mocha Wood. And this, I always describe this as like a root beer flavor overload meets like a vanilla soda or whatever, but the chocolate note in this you can smell too. Well, matter of fact, that House of 8, the chocolate note is more prominent than this one is. But yeah, spray for y'all, spray for me. It's good. It's got, I think it's just because it's coming out. I was gonna say it's got a tanginess to it, but I've never smelled that with this before, so it's only because it's coming in after or coming in following those other ones. But this is a good for there. Like as it sits, you can smell that chocolate more, and some of y'all might catch the chocolate more than I do. So, because you know everybody picks up something different in fragrances. So y'all might pick up the chocolate more than anything. But it, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, you can pick it up. And I haven't seen this out anywhere. I've only seen it online. So, but $20, it's definitely worth it, you know. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to make myself look like an idiot. Whenever I looked this up earlier, just checking, I could have swore it said there was chocolate in it. I must have read it wrong, but according to Fragrantica and according to something else and another site, there is no chocolate in this. But, you know what? I can smell a chocolate in it. It's not like I said, the House of 8, it's more prominent than this is. But I smell something that smells kind of like chocolate, so I don't know. But the top notes are coffee, saffron, hazelnut, and rhubarb, and lang. It's either ylang ylang or ylang ylang, ylang ylang, ylang ylang. It's either that or it's lang lang. I don't know. I've heard people say ylang ylang, but I could have swore the Y's were silent. I don't know. I mean, either way, I could be wrong. Not like it hasn't ever happened before, you know. So, and then the middle notes are rose, tobacco, tonka bean, patchouli, and sandalwood. And then the base notes are Indian oud, benzoin, guaiac wood, and balsam fir. And that is mocha wood. Mocha wood, one of my favorite ones. Let me smell this again. Yeah, there's a light chocolate in that, but with all that, I could see it giving off. Okay, and now we got the last two, which, you know, I was trying to go from least to most, but now this, I have this one. This one is just a high grade of hot cocoa. High grade of hot cocoa. I guess you could say it does that. Oh, and this is Geneva chocolate. Geneva chocolate. Now, I guess you could say this has a nuttiness to it, but I also think it has almost like a bread to it. Part of it, something in it. It reminds me of bread. Like a chocolate dough, I guess you could say. But yeah, and then we have pistachio cream delight from the Dua brand. Now, this does not have a chocolate note in it, but I think it smells a lot like chocolate. I could be smelling wrong. That could just be me, but I smell chocolate in that. So I smell chocolate in this. I don't give a damn what nobody says. That's just what I smell. But we're gonna look up the notes on both of them. Okay, so this, when I looked up, the only note that it's listing is chocolate. So, but yeah, it's a high grade of hot cocoa, but at the same time, it has a nuttiness and I guess like a old chocolate doughiness to it too. So then next, for Pistachio Cream Delight by the Dough brand, I've only worn this like a couple times. This shit is strong. So like I've noticed I like strong fragrances, but certain ones, like I like a strong citrus with a really clean, airy mintiness to it. I like real strong like that. But I've noticed stuff that's like really spicy. I don't like it, I don't like it real strong like that. I don't like it in your face strong. So like the notes are pistachio, milky notes, tonka bean, vanilla, amber, and musk. And that's another thing I don't like. I don't like a really strong muskiness either. But, so those are the notes to the Duo Brands Pistachio Cream Delight. Y'all, and another video I'm going to get y'all this week is going to be the colognes I'm selling, because I'm gonna set them up this week, like colognes in my collection that I'm selling, because I just don't wear them, and there's no point in me letting them just sit there and go to waste, So, yeah, so I'm gonna start putting them up. I think like on Macari or something like that. So, but yeah, so those are a few chocolate fragrances that I have. Like I said, it's not in the notes on this, but this smells so much like chocolate. So, but yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna get off here. I hope y'all had a good weekend, because it is Monday. So, and I hope if y'all watch football games, I hope you enjoyed the games and everything too. So, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a good one. And peace, peace,